This is 90.3 KEXP and worldwide at kexp.org. I'm Stevie Zoom. Thanks for tuning in. We are ready for some live music in our studios. We want to welcome the duo Bob Moses. We have Jimmy.
Qué sorpresa, qué sorpresa.
Thank you guys for being here this afternoon. Thanks for having us. It's great that you're here.
¿Quién juega
You
mala?
ready for a couple of songs?
Che, mirá si le mostrás a Justo, a la hija con la pelota de rugby.
¿Por qué? ¿Porque es futbolero?
Oh, es fan.
Like you don't know, you know it's true. There isn't much that you can do. You're feeling so small, you feel it too. It's gotta mean something, it's gotta mean something to you. You gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep pushing through. It's gotta mean something, it's gotta mean something to you. You gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep pushing through. It's gotta mean something to you.
Tear me up. Let me know when you're ready, Tom. Situation. It's been testing my patience, man. She was keeping me up all night. Cause you only get so far reading faces. We were off to the races, and I thought to myself, hold tight. You see, there was just this one complication. She was already taken, and what was so wrong felt so right. She said, no need to be looking over your shoulder when you could just come over and we could work this out just fine. I don't know what you want from me. You're so careless in my company. All info that you say is true. There'll be no getting over you. Slow me down, playing by your rules. You're a joker, then I'm a fool. I guess there's no catching up to you. started with a simple conversation. It was on the making, man. She was talking me up all night. Kept asking if I was only faking. She was there for the taking, showing me that she was all mine. She told me she lived just around the corner. I wanted to know her, yeah. She was making me lose my mind. I didn't know quite what I was chasing. She had my heart racing. All it took was just one night. I don't know what you want from me. You're so careless in my company. Oh, if all that you say is true, there'll be no getting over you. Slow me down, playing by your rules. If you're a joker, then I'm a fool. I guess there's no catching up to you. If you don't want my affection, don't lie, you're tearing me up. 'Cause you've got all my attention. I won't lie, you're tearing me up. And I'm trying to tell your intention. When you lie, you're tearing me up. If you don't want my affection, you won't mind tearing me up. I don't know what you want from me. You're so careless in my company. Oh, if all that you say is true, there'll be no getting over you. Slow me down, playing by your rules. If you're a joker, then I'm a fool. I guess there's no catching up to you. If you don't want my affection, don't lie, you're tearing me up. 'Cause you've got all my attention. I won't lie, you're tearing me up. And I'm trying to tell your intention. When you lie, you're tearing me up. If you don't want my affection, you won't mind tearing me up.
You're listening to live music from Bob Moses here at 90.3 KEXP. Tearing Me Up is the song right there. And the first one, Like It or Not. Both of those songs on the album Days Gone By that came out this past year on the Domino label. Domino also released this last year an album, All in All, by Bob Moses, which mostly had songs from some previous EPs that were now out of print. Again, we have Tom and we have Jimmy here. They are Bob Moses. Again, thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us, man.
You guys are neighbors of ours, Vancouver, BC.
You bet, man.
Yeah, we drove down this morning.
Yeah. However, I understand that musically you guys didn't really come together. I mean, you kind of knew each other in Vancouver, but it wasn't until both of you had different avenues that took you to New York.
Yeah,
And then kind of things went from there?
Yeah. We met up in New York. We ran into each other in a Lowe's parking lot in a rather shady neighborhood of Brooklyn, and the rest is history, as they say.
As one does when Canadians find each other, they just flock, you know? So it was like, hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
In this sketchy part of Brooklyn. So it was great.
Now, you guys had both had some bands and musical things happening in Vancouver, but you guys got together in New York. How much of the sound that you have now came out of your previous musical experiences, different bands?
Well, I think everything kind of inspires you, you know what? No matter, regardless, I think you just kind of go on this continuing journey of finding your sound and stuff. And, you know, I was doing electronic music and Tom was doing singer-songwriter stuff. And I guess what we do now is kind of a mix of both of the worlds, but we really like honed it in New York. Like we were going to like warehouse parties and really listening to like cool up and coming producers and sounds. So I think it was a bit of the past mixed with what we were doing together in New York that kind of formed the whole thing.
Yeah. There's certainly there's an electronic sound to what you're doing, obviously, but as you mentioned, there's just lots of different musical influences that are happening, which kind of creates some really nice songs. And then the Tom, with your vocal delivery to these, kind of makes it a really nice listening experience.
Thanks. Yeah, we both like grew up listening to a lot of, I think all our favorite bands were sort of groups like Depeche Mode and Massive Attack and Radiohead, groups that kind of, and you know, even like later Beatles stuff they were doing with like they wrote great songs, but they pushed the envelope in the studio, and we came together in New York around these warehouse parties like Jimmy was saying, which was kind of bringing the Berlin sort of underground electronic scene over the water and kind of starting it there, and that's what we got inspired around together, and our goal was always from the beginning to kind of combine that sound with like great songs, which is what probably what we'll be doing till we die, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice mix of songwriting with electronic sounds, and it's coming together pretty nicely. It's kind of cool to listen to the early ones to the present album, and you can kind of really hear that development.
Yeah, I mean, we also, you know, our earlier stuff was made very sort of instantly for the party scene we were in New York. We wanted things that like we could mix together in DJ sets and that a DJ would play. So we were more pointed in sort of being able to make tracks that I think the songwriting has kind of come out more because what we started in, we weren't really sure how to write in that style with keeping a club feel, you know. So yeah, it's been a fun journey, and we look forward to continuing.
Yeah. Now, most bands here in the U.S., especially newer bands, I think, kind of get some TV exposure through the late night shows. However, last week you guys were on the Ellen Show.
Yes.
Daytime.
Yeah, you went straight to daytime.
We did.
Straight to daytime.
How did that come about? I understand that Ellen heard tearing you up on the radio and contacted you.
Yeah, she told us she was listening to Sirius XMU in her car, and they were playing us on there, and she said she heard the song and like got the record and was like, I have to have these guys on the show. And we were in Chile, South America at the time, and we were planning to come back to New York and then do some writing, go to Vancouver, and our manager says, hey, they want you to play the Ellen Show. And we thought it was a prank. We were like,
you mean it's her birthday, so you want us to play her birthday party, like a private party? Because we're used to doing that, you know? And he was like, no, the show. And then there was some confusion. We were in Brazil on or something in a car.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know, kind of figuring out if he was having a joke or for about half an hour. And then we said, you have to fly there straight after Chile, so you won't really be sleeping for the next 3 days. And we were like, all right.
yeah. And it was great. Like, she's awesome. She's just super cool, and everyone that works for her is awesome, and it was just such a great experience. And, like, we felt so out of place. It was like, you know, Jack Black was there, and he gave me some advice, just like, you know, he's such a cool dude. So it couldn't have been, like, a more inviting, welcoming place to get your first kind of daytime TV thing. So for that, we're super grateful, you know?
Yeah, and she was super, she was like, it's okay. Like, she was good. She's super real, you know? So she was kind of a good coach. I don't know what the other hosts are like, but she was very sort of like almost motherly about it. Like, you guys will be fine. You can do it, you know? And we felt instantly at ease, so.
I'm sure that when you first heard Ellen Show contacted you, that you had several questions of like, is this on the level?
Yeah, that's what we had for sure.
Yeah. All right, well, that's great, too, that you got to meet Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up watching Nacho Libre, so we were Well, I mean, we were already grown up when it came out, but I mean, we have a lot of jokes. We quote Jack Black a lot
Almost every day
on tour to stay amused. So it was nice to.
I
And
think
actually,
it was a fitting thing for having there for sure.
Yeah, we had done this thing in Mexico in this luchador ring, like the week before, and then so it was kind of serendipitous in that way.
Yeah, it all tied together.
Great. Now, you have some upcoming shows in March. You're going to Europe.
We are. I think we're doing we're playing almost every day with one day off in Europe, and we're going pretty much. We're running the gamut, trying to cover everywhere. So we did a couple dates in November, and now we're going back and trying to finish the rest of them off. So, and Europe's awesome, man. So we're super excited for that.
And then after that, you return in April, and I see you have several California shows, including both weekends of Coachella.
Yeah, we're doing a couple. We're doing the El Rey Theater and a couple other things. We're opening for Mike Snow and some other people.
Underworld, yeah.
Around that, and we're going in Europe. We do London and Dublin, and I don't remember all the places because it's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So some really nice things happening here as this year gets going.
Yeah, man, we're so stoked.
All right. Days Gone By is the album. Bob Moses, you ready for a couple of more?
Yeah, let's do it, man. All right, this one's called Before I Fall.
got the chance to say what I meant. And so now I only get to blame myself for everything. How could I be so when I just want you to stay. You see, now I was only trying to hide from the pain. Somehow I wish that I could get you back here again. So now I only get to blame myself for everything. How could I be so wrong now you've gone? I just can't seem to go on. I'm gonna need someone strong to catch me before I fall.
All right, next one's called Touch and Go.
Live music here on 90.3 KEXP from Bob Moses. Those last two songs, Before I Fall and Touch and Go. And all four of the songs on the album Days Gone By that was released through the Domino label. Jimmy and Tom, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us, man.
Again, they're going to be in Europe in March and California in April, including Coachella. So all the best on all the upcoming shows.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks for being here. And a big thank you to our engineer, Kevin Suggs, 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.
Awesome.